Okay, hello everyone, and welcome to what will be the final episode here of our wide receiver Road to Glory. Now, today we will be doing the NFL draft, but before that, let's have a little bit of a look back at the career of Trey Davis. So, of course, started out at Liberty, coming out of high school, 700 yards and 3 touchdowns. Pretty good year, all things considered. Then we transferred to Kansas, where we had 1,400 yards and 11 touchdowns. Our best year at that point in time. We then transferred to LSU and had over 2,300 yards. We had 19 touchdowns. That was our best season ever. We won the Heisman in that season. And then I decided to transfer to USC because I wanted to win a national championship, and USC had been to the game the past 2 years. So I transferred here, but the season in general didn't go how I wanted it to. We ended up going 7-6. I kind of, I mean, if you didn't watch the last one, what I had been doing was 3 games an episode. Kind of was, at least in the LSU season, that was. But, I mean, by the time we had transferred to USC, the transfer portal, game mechanic and really just this whole road to glory thing isn't put together amazingly well. So we ended up being receiver 5. We eventually got to receiver 1, but it took till week 8 or 9, I think it was. And I just ended up simming all the games because at that point I didn't really care, but I also didn't want to, just leave it in the middle of the season. So yeah, that was our career really. Maybe we should have stayed at LSU, right, in hindsight, but is what it is. In terms of the history of why we're in the league, so yeah, this is my thinking, right? USC lost in 27, won in 28, and then we transferred here this year in 29. But, I mean, we didn't even make the playoffs, right? We went 7-6, so yeah, I mean, again, not a great career in terms of national championship wins for Trey Davis, but in terms of individual stats, he put up quite a lot. He was just destined to never win the national championship game. But all that's left to do now is leave for the NFL. We're going to end our career as a Trojan, as a 91 overall. We'll go export to Madden. And then I will head over to Madden and we'll see what the combine's like and where Trey Davis actually gets drafted. Okay, so we're here in Madden 26 now, and we'll select the receiver option. And yeah, here is Trey. He looks like what is going on with his eyes on that photo? I mean, there are career stats. 374 receptions, 14-yard average per catch, 45 touchdowns, 5,554 total receiving yards in our career. Base overall is 65. The college overall being 61 is a +4 bonus, which doesn't make sense. We won the Heisman once, the Walter Camp once, Maxwell Award once, the Fred Biletnikoff Award once, Offensive Player of the Week 5 times in the conference, and then Offensive Player of the Week 4 times. I assume that's like the National Offensive Player of the Week. See, the thing is, I don't understand, right? We won a Heisman. Yes, our last season wasn't as good as our junior year, but 69 overall seems really low. Anyway, we'll import
Welcome to Superstar.
the character into this. Of course, you got USC as the college.
Craft your own career, one that could lead to awards, Super Bowl glory.
We'll continue on. I'm going to leave everything the same in terms of appearance and whatnot. In terms of the build, we were 6'1", 215. I'm pretty sure. We have 22 points, I don't know what they're called, skill points, I guess. Now, none of this really matters because all I'm doing is I'm just doing this for like the draft aspect of it, right? I don't really care about the what is it, like the actual superstar mode, right? Because I mean that in and of itself isn't great, right? That's even worse than Road to Glory. But those are all the points spent there. We could, if we wanted to, we could max out catching in every stat. Route running, we can get as high as 94, speed as high as 93, change of direction as high as 87, excel as high as 90, and then jumping as high as 87. So we'll continue on. Okay, error, what? Okay, I think we're good now. Team selection, no. I play on all Madden. Again, none of this actually matters, so we'll just continue. As long as the team selection isn't like forced to be anyone. That's all that really matters.
Starts as one dream, shared across thousands of backyards and practice fields. A dream many will have, but few will realize. It requires
they blurred Roger Goodell's face.
The will to push your body.
They also blurred Kamari Lassiter's name.
To set new ones.
Guess they didn't want to be embarrassed, maybe? I don't know.
Challenges. All are a test of your resolve to see if you truly.
Oh, I remember this play. That was an electric play.
Every week is another step on the road to stardom, and no two are the same. You will be defined by every game and each pressure-filled moment on the field, and by the relationships you forge and the decisions you make off of it. Today is where your dream becomes a reality. Today, your legacy begins.
Okay, nice little intro there from Rich Eisen. Meeting with agent.
To the NFL draft, the scouting combine is the biggest checkpoint. No other event has its power to elevate or sink a prospect. Everything comes down to how they test.
Good to see you, Trey. You're feeling ready for the combine? Well, I mean, maybe. Absolutely know how big this moment is, okay? How you perform can really make or break your draft position and whether you earn a starting job as a rookie. Gonna be a crucial moment for you. What do we want to say? I think. I mean, the resume does speak for itself, right? We won a Heisman. Agent influence decreased. A lot of teams are gonna remember that because you did it all in school. Doesn't mean you have. Yep, I didn't read all that. Teammates and coaches ready to help you. A lot of fans out here too. Good chance for me to connect with them. Give teams companies to give me an extra look. There's like this sphere of influence or circle of influence or something this year that they've added into Superstar mode. Right, so we can spend time with fans or spend more time training. I mean, training's probably a better idea, so I'll do that. Fan base influence has gone down. So far we've just got negatives, we have not got any positives so far. Right, well, that's our meeting with our agent. Get drafted as a wide receiver. We're not going top 5. I can tell you that right now. I don't even think it's possible. I mean, maybe. I don't know, but we're definitely not going top 5. So yeah, there's a sphere of influence thing. L2 is sphere of influence. Right, okay. Well, that's not a sphere, but sure. Well, let's just hop into the NFL Combine then. Do you want to play the combine? Yes. Here in Indianapolis. There we are. With all the other receivers, I'm assuming. They're all generic faces, so I don't recognize any of them. I mean, the thing is, right, last year in the draft, right, who were the top receivers that came out? I mean, Travis Hunter, I guess, technically, right? But, I mean, he's kind of DB and receiver, but, other than him, I mean, I can't think of many. I don't know, but 40-yard dash. So, same as it has been for the last couple of years. Right, we have a commentator at the combine, which isn't Rich Eisen. That makes total sense. We'll hold down the sticks to start. And then I just gotta spam the 2 trigger buttons, I guess. We'll see what we can run. 4-3-3, okay. It's pretty good. So, yeah, Matthew Golden. That's the other receiver. So 4-3-3 is pretty good. We're expected to do 4-3-5 as our lowest. So that's pretty good. Third ranked receiver. I want to see, was Isaiah Bond. Although, is he... Last I heard, he's on the Browns now. Jalen Knoll is a Texan. Kyle Williams is a Patriot, I'm pretty sure. Luther Burden's a Bear. That's actually one of the top receivers. Anyway, Jalen Rose is a Chief, yeah. Anyway, let's just continue on. So, we get an A for that. It's always good. Bench press. Now, we weren't the strongest in college. Okay, I don't know what her name is, but this commentator is kind of getting annoying. Same with the music in the background. I can't say that I've watched the combine that attentively in the past. Right, I've watched it every now and then, but I'm pretty sure it's more. Oh, we couldn't get to 12. Although that looked like we got it back up on the rack by ourselves. So that seems like 12 to me. I mean, we were expected to get 9 to 12. We got 11. It is an A, so we will take that. Yeah, I feel like the combines are pretty quiet. A fair bit. Anyway, we'll see what we can do here. Trying to get as much power as I can. It wasn't a great jump. 9'4", yeah. What were we expected to hit, actually? 9'10" to 10'11". Oof. No, let's definitely retry that. I do like that you can retry them. Take 2. Got a bit further, but I mean, I'm 10-2. I'm pressing the X button as hard as I possibly can, and it's just not going any higher. So I think I might just have to take that. We get a B. I think I might just take it, honestly. 20-yard shuttle.
Alright, it is time for the fastest event of the combine. It's a showcase of how well you can change.
Why do his knees look weird?
It's the 20-yard shuttle.
I don't know. Start. Get the cut in the green thing. Rapid press. Do it again. Rapid press. 4-2-2. don't remember. So, I mean, we're expected to do 426 to 455. So, even though we're ranked fairly low, that is going to be an A for us. So, we'll take that. And I think it's just the drills, right?
Well, we've seen what type of
Yeah.
athlete he can be.
Route tree.
Let's get him out there and see how he handles an NFL route tree.
There we go. Able to make the catch. He kind of threw it a bit late. We'll bring that catch in. Running a deep post. Make that catch as well. Just running a streak route, okay. Make that catch. Call for the ball, okay. Oh, no. Ah! Called for it a bit too early. Able to bring that one in. Running a comeback route here. We'll bring the catch in. A slugger route here. That one's going to count. Okay, 7 of 8. I think we just take it, honestly. Don't want to be here forever, so.
That's called ending your combine strong.
Yeah, we'll just take it. We're projected to be a mid-first rounder, okay.
Wraps up the 2025.
So we got an A, a B, an A, and then a B.
Performances and impressive numbers, Brock. As
We're ranked 3rd in the 40, 43rd in the bench press, 28th in the broad jump, 24th in the shuttle, and then ranking doesn't exist in the drills.
See you April 24th in Green Bay.
But we'll hit continue. And we should be able to just go to the draft now, right? We got combine interview first, not the draft, so we'll go do that. Meeting with someone. I guess we're doing social distancing still. Assistant GM, nice to meet you. Thanks. We have prepared a few questions for you. Okay, but assistant GM for what team? He's in blue, so like Panthers, Titans, does the color matter, or is it just like generic? It's Super Bowl week and you witness your star teammate violating curfew. How do you handle it? I mean, if it's Super Bowl week, I'm not going to tell the coaching staff because that's just like, no one wants to be like a tattletale, right? Probably talk some sense into him. Future head coach influences increased. 4th quarter, games on the line. The play call comes in, but you notice an opportunity in the opponent's pre-snap alignment. What do you do? Abandon assignment, take advantage, stick with the play call, try to signal to the sidelines, try to signal to teammates. I mean, it depends, right? If it's saying it's the 4th quarter, but if the game's on the line, then you would assume that it's 4th down as well. It depends on the down and distance. If it's like 4th and long, then I would signal to teammates. But if it's like 4th and 1, and there's going to be like a soft spot in a zone, or they're running a blitz and there's going to be a soft spot where the blitz is coming from, I think the right answer is probably going to be signal to teammates, so I'll just do that. Future QB influence has increased. How do you handle a teammate who criticizes coaching staff to the media after a loss? Criticizes the coaching staff. That's... I mean, I wouldn't say I agree or disagree. I wouldn't confront the coach in practice. I think we just say nothing. Not our place. We let the coaches handle it. How do you prepare your body during the off season? Yoga for flexibility and reducing injury. Personal training for strength training. Probably. I mean, I would assume that whatever one you answer with this, you would like get an increase to it. So probably reducing injury, I would say, is the best one. You know, the best availability is, oh no, the best ability is availability. That's the saying, I'm pretty sure. 4th and goal, you tightly covered it as you run your route. What would you want the QB to force a ball to make a play, or throw to someone who's more open? If they're wide open, then hit the open man. That just makes more sense. How do you prefer to express yourself on the field? I'm known for my celebrations. I let my ink do the talking, right? We don't have any tattoos, so I'll say celebrations. Celebrity dances unlocked. Whatever that means. Thanks, that's all the time we have. No problem. So, yoga instructor. Celebrity dancer. Connection added to inner circle. So if we go here, sphere of influence. So we've got our agent, our fan base, a psychologist, Dr. Jordan Pierce, and then a celebrity dancer, which is Mia Cruz. Okay. Oh, this is the sphere thing here. There's also our yoga instructor at the bottom there, but now the only thing left to do is head to the NFL draft and see where we go.
When that cell phone rings, time stops. It's the single second that years upon years of work have been leading toward, and the conversation that follows ends one chapter of a football life while beginning another.
The Broncos. Coach Gaffney with the Broncos putting you on the clock. We're on the clock, but put in the pick. You ready to be a Bronco? Sure thing, Coach. 20th pick in the NFL draft. The Denver Broncos select Trey Davis, wide receiver, USC. Okay. He looks a bit out of shape there, but sure. Looking all snazzy in the suit. Got the sweater on underneath the suit jacket. That's definitely a look, but Trey Davis is officially a Denver Bronco. I guess we'll go contract signing as well, make it official. So 18 million over 4 years, and then 525 XP and whatever C is per game. Round 1, pick 20, sign the contract. Trey Davis is officially a Denver Bronco. But yeah, there we are. In the Broncos threads there, but yeah. That is the career of Trey Davis. This video is probably going to be kind of short compared to all the other ones, but yeah, we just went through the combine, went through the draft, and officially a Bronco now. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed, be sure to hit like and subscribe, and yeah, I will see you in the next one.